Omer Shimtov was kidnapped by Hamas on October 7th before being taken into Gaza, where he was held for more than 500 days. In February, he was released during the temporary ceasefire. I spoke to him here in New York about what he went through and what he is focused on now. Omer Shimtov, thank you so much for taking the time. It's so great to finally meet you in person. It's been 3 months since your release. It has been a whirlwind. I can only imagine. You've traveled the world, you've been meeting with world leaders, you've been speaking throughout the opening pitch at Fenway Park. What have these 3 months, now that you've had freedom again, been like for you?
First of all, thank you for having me. It's been crazy 3 months, you know. I was just released. I got back home and I got right into like this, you know, I'm going all around the place, I'm speaking, and it's nonstop. It's nonstop. There is this feeling of guilt, you know, for me, that I'm here today. I'm home, and the 58 remaining hostages are back there, and I know what they're going through right now. They're going through hell, and time is critical. So for me, I do feel it's my responsibility. I do feel I must do it. This feeling of guilt doesn't let you go. You know, every time I eat something, I think about, let's say, Elon Noel, yeah? That is there, maybe he's not eating something. Maybe he doesn't have something to eat. Every time I take a shower, maybe I think of Gali and Zivi. They are there, they cannot take a shower. Everything I do, everywhere I walk, I can feel it here sometimes, you know. I feel like I'm being choked. It's hard. It's hard. We as a society, we as the released hostages, we feel like we have to do it.
You say you know what the hostages are experiencing and going through right now. Can you take us back to October 7th for you, 2023? You were kidnapped along with your friends, Maya and Itai Regev, brother and sister. You were beaten, thrown into the backseat of a car, and thrown into a hostile environment in Gaza, to say the least. Can you talk about those first few days when you were separated from Maya? At some point she was injured and you were alone in a room with Itai for about 50 days until he was released.
At that time, it was very difficult for us, yeah, but we had each other. Me and Itai, we had each other. So it was really like comforting that you have someone with you, yeah. And also it's Itai. I felt like he's my brother, you know. We have a really good bond. We have a really good connection. So although it was scary, and you know, every moment could be our last, we were together, you know. So I really did feel like in those 53 days that I have something to lay on. I have someone to put my head on, you know. Although we had to help each other, yeah. So it was difficult. Of course, it was very difficult. If it's the hunger, the dark, the loneliness.
I spent some time with Itai and Maya, and he said he wouldn't have survived without you, that you saved his life literally as an older brother there with him through those 53 days. Even maintaining your faith, trying to celebrate Shabbat any way you could. And he felt immense guilt leaving you behind. I know you know that, and that's the same guilt I would imagine you feel about the 58 hostages that remain in Gaza. After those 53 days when you were separated from Itai, things only got worse for you. The remainder of your time in Gaza was in an underground tunnel, all alone by yourself. Can you talk about that experience?
Yeah. So when Itai left, he was brought back home. I was very happy for him. Yeah, I was. But at the same time, I felt like, you know, I was left behind. Yeah, and that feeling of you know, you feel like they're forgetting you. That was the hardest thing for me there.